Hey, it's Fat Albert. I meant Cinema. Shut up, you didn't hear that. Hey guys, it's me, Cinema. Yay! I know it's been a long time. You're probably wondering, where have you been? Where you been? Oh, I just been relaxing. You know, just relaxing because I've been burned out. Well, I guess I should say lost motivation. Because, I kind of jinxed myself this year. I was like, oh, 2023 is going to be a good year. No, it ain't. It really isn't. I'm not over-exaggerating myself. It isn't. I don't want to get into it because there are some certain moments where it's going to make me feel emotion. And I don't want to feel that right now. So, yeah. And since it's not a good year, how about we talk about some bad stuff? Who doesn't like some good old bad stuff? Well, today is a FNAF movie discussion. And we're going to be talking about the controversial stuff behind it. We're gonna talk about the 3 controversial things with it, and why they suck, and why it's an issue with the movie. So let's get right into it. Okay, I know I'm not the first person in the world to say I hate these rats, but can't really blame me and others for not liking them. I mean, these eyes look. They look terrible. I mean, just look at this. This ain't good. That's terrible. And I know, listen, here's the reason why I think it's bad. One, why does it look like Freddy and his friends are smoking on some banyan or something?
I was gonna go to
it looks very goofy and very generic. Gunk, they have red eyes. That means they're bad. Forget Five Nights at Freddy's. This is High Nights at Freddy's, alright? And no, I'm not saying for Scott to change it, because I'm not gonna be like those stupid TikTok trends saying, oh, we gotta save the FNAF movie like how we saved Sonic. Idiots. Sonic is CGI, and the animatronics, they're animatronics. Those are actual animatronics that can move around, so, I just feel like that's another thing with most of the things I want to talk about throughout this video. Their red eyes doesn't make them look scary as they used to, okay? And I know I'm not the first person to say that, but then again, can you blame me? They don't. If you think this looks scary, get out, okay? Just get out. This video ain't for you. Get out. You might as well unsubscribe to me. If they just use the most iconic, white dots in their eyes or something. Look at this. This right here is terrifying. But then you got this. This looks terrible. That's generally terrible. All right. I don't really like it because I'm just this. The white dots are iconic. All right, they're recognizable. When you think of FNAF, you think of those, not High Nights at Freddy's. All right, Five Nights at Freddy's. All right, those are actually terrifying. Okay, or heck, you don't even have to give them their white dots. You could even give them their normal eyes because they're scared. They're scared without their normal eyes or the rats in general. I mean, just look at these renders. Look at this. Look at Freddy. That's terrifying. Look at Chica. Okay, I will admit, once I looked that picture up, I got this weird tingle in my body, which I don't like. Look at Bonnie right here. That is terrifying. Them when after white dots they're scary either way, and that's what I always liked about FNAF 1. Heck, look at this equally iconic render. See, this is so iconic that's not even in the game. If it's not even in the game, it's iconic. You did very well. But here, it's High Nights at Freddy's, and I don't like that. All right. Overall, red eyes are trash, and they just look so goofy. And I'm just if they just made their eyes how they are, or don't even give them their dots, or just give them their normal eyes, then that would've been totally fine. All right. But no, they gotta give them High Nights. They gotta make this High Nights at Freddy's crap. All right. But overall, it's not like they're the most terrible thing in the world. I mean, there are some terrible things other than this, but that doesn't mean it's good and all. However, though, if I hear y'all in the comments saying that dumb theory,
that's just
about acting controlling them, I'm gonna rip my head off. It's there's a theory going on about how Athens can control them, how he does in the Silver Eyes, which is why their eyes are red. But so him controlling them, and that's the same excuse for the Flash movie, where he was oh, the CGI for Flash is supposed to look terrible. Where I'm
that's not good.
That's not good. No, that's so him going fast means the CGI has to look like freaking Polar Express. No, it doesn't. All right. Then I can already hear what people are saying in the comments. I see it on every single video about the red eyes. Is that the red eyes are canon? If you don't shut up with that dumb excuse, this guy said it himself. All because they do it in the games doesn't mean it can fit well with the movie. Okay, not everything fits well with each other. All right. I mean, I guess you could say it with the white dots, but I shut up. All right. It's people have been saying, oh, well, the Bonnie has red eyes, so why is this a problem? Those are dots. But yeah. But don't worry, this ain't the only controversial thing that's a problem with the movie. Well, animatronics, I should say.
Clearly,
Bonnie. My sweet, sweet, innocent little Bonnie. Okay, that didn't sound right. Bonnie. My Bonnie. Okay, that's alright. Bonnie. If you know my channel very well, you know I love Bonnie. Bonnie is my favorite. Well, all of them are my favorite, but, like, I love Bonnie. Alright, he's special. He's a special little boy. So, seeing him in the movie makes me even more excited. Especially with his friends in it. But, how would I told you that, from my point of view, he looks the worst. Why is Bonnie blue? And I don't want to hear that dumb debate talking about is he blue or not. He is purple. And don't give me that old excuse from 2015 saying that, oh, it's because of the lighting. Sure, the lighting makes him look purple, but that just makes him look pinkish purple. Look at this render from the thank you poster. Look at this render. That is purple. That is purple. This is from FNAF 4. This ain't from the current day. So you know that he's purple. Like heck, Toy Bonnie's blue and he's more menacing than this. Now that's saying something. Alright? And then there's another thing that isn't just wrong with the animatronics, but also him. And I think they did the worst to him. Why do they have expressions? Like, listen, and looking at the trailers and their expressions, you would think that the trailer was made by me, right? Because, like, my channel is like a parody version of FNAF. Here, like, in my thumbnails, Bonnie, like, you see many characters, you know, doing expressions or stuff. Because it's a parody channel. It's not supposed to be taken that seriously, you know? But here, this is an official horror movie. So why is Bonnie squinting at me? Why is Freddy looking like Freddy here looks like he's about to eat my soul. Freddy right here looks like he's about to say, Ngahawk? It's like, they all look terrible with their expressions, but Bonnie just looks terrible. Cause like, he already doesn't have any eyebrows. Why? Who went on, like, who was at the meeting and said that, oh, this is a masterpiece, this is God tier, this is God tier. Cover Foxy yet, cause like, Foxy is alright. I think he's the best one out of all of them, but why does he have actual pants? Oh my god. Alright, and I just feel like, why do they have expressions? Because that's the main problem. That's why I think this movie won't be as scary as I thought it would have been. Well, for me, I guess. The movie will be scary, I will admit, but I don't think it'll be as scary. I think it'll just make you jump or, like, make you pee yourself. Not, like, poop yourself to the maxes. Like, what It Chapter, like, this movie should scare me like It. Where It, like, you know, at the beginning of the It reboot, where Georgie, as soon as Pennywise's eyes popped up, I felt my bones turn into liquid. Like, I'm not even joking. I felt like someone tied an anchor to my foot and threw me at the bottom of the ocean. That's what I felt like. And here, I expect that. But no, I expect Freddy to say, Ngahawk? Like, Freddy looks like I stepped on his new J's or something. The thing about FNAF 1, what made it so iconic is its dreadful fear. Like, sure, it was scary, but, like, it was more than that. Like, FNAF 1 is like an onion. It has layers. A quote from Shrek. Alright, because, like, most, like, other horror games, you're like, you're being chased by a horror monster. You're being chased by a horror monster. You're getting chased down. You're being hunted. But here, you are being hunted, but you can't escape. Like, you literally have to survive 5 Nights at Freddy's. And then, there was one comment I saw on one video, which, if you're watching this video, I don't care how you feel, you're probably the most dumbest person in the whole world, because why would you say that? What is wrong with you? If you want to know what they said something like, I don't get what the whole argue or something like that, or argument or something like that, right? They're like, they should have expressions, because they're kids possessing animatronics and should show how they feel, or something like that. And I'm like, idiot, what are you talking about? Whoever liked that comment, because I think there was like a couple of people who liked the comment. If you like the comment, jump into a freaking volcano. I don't care if it's your opinion. Sure, I don't want to be like Twitter or anything. You can have your own opinion. But yeah, I know, again, it sounds like I hate the movie, but don't worry, I don't hate the movie. I really want it to be good. But, you know, yeah. So we should probably move on to the next thing, right?
5 Nights at Freddy's. That's where I wanna be.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The movie being PG-13 isn't really a big deal. I know. I can hear you in comments. Alright, listen. I know, I hear you. I want the movie to be rated R2, but I mean, it's not like it won't be a good PG-13 horror movie. I'm pretty sure it'll be decently good, have a decent amount of scares. But like, let's be honest with ourselves. FNAF would be so much better if it was rated R. Alright, listen. Not saying it won't be terrible. Like, the people who are saying the movie will suck, this PG-13, once again, jump into a volcano, because you're an idiot. Why are you saying, like, it might suck, but like, the chances of it is like, maybe like 3 out of 10 chances the movie will suck, probably, or something. But, so yeah, alright, I don't think it's gonna suck because that. But I will admit that if it was rated R, it would have been way much better. Alright? And no, I'm not saying it should be rated R because I watch Barrington's videos or some other VHS series that has blood and gore. Cause like I think there was one YouTuber who said that's why we're saying rated R. I don't know his name. I think I'm subscribed to him actually. I didn't unsubscribe to him. I still like him, but like I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? I'm like I don't know who said that, but they said something about the people who wanted to be rated R watch Barrington's videos or like some people's VHS series and expected, and that's what they expect. Bro, people wanted this movie to be rated R before Barrington and other people made his videos. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I've been wanting this movie to be rated R since it was announced, but like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, bro, like, and then like at the video, they're like, FNAF is a kids game. I'm like, dude, when you make kids game, do you mean security breach or do you mean like 2 to 5? Cause like FNAF, when you say FNAF's a kids game, you make it sound like it's like Toga Boca. Like that's not what I expect. Like if you're saying FNAF is a kids game, I expect like maybe like 9 to like 14. Like that's what I expect the kids rating. It's like teenager's still a kid, so that's what I expect. Like maybe 9 to 14. But the way how he made it sound was it's like 2 to 5 year olds, which I'm like FNAF. I mean, you can be a 5-year-old and play FNAF 1, but like don't expect your 5-year-old kid to die of a heart attack. It's like that's what you expected. That sounds like a you problem. It's like FNAF. Looking at the story and like the gameplay alone, it feels like it should be rated R. All right, and no, I don't care if it's because like if you give me an excuse like, oh, those are 8-bit. Those are 8-bit. Well, I mean, sure it's 8-bit, but like, sure it's 8-bit, but like, if that was like in a active cutscene, that would be gruesome as heck. All right, like, sure that's 8-bit, but like at least with the 8-bit cutscene with Afton getting sprung, the blood shoots everywhere. Like you see it, you see the little pixels, they shoot everywhere. Like, all right, and I'm gonna get into the whole, you know, the surprise later. It's gonna be in the extra section. All right, I'm gonna get into that because that's the most thing I'm excited to talk about. Is that you see it shoot everywhere, and he falls into a pool of his own blood. He's shaking, desperately trying to get out. Like I can imagine Afton saying, "Help me, help me!" While the kids just laugh at him. They just disappear. That'll be so cool. All right, and then like FNAF 4, you get the 6-year-old clamped shut on this robot, and like if that scene was actually animated, you cannot tell me that there would have been blood all over his mouth. And then what's another gruesome part of FNAF? Well, I mean, it's not really gruesome, it's not really gory, but like FNAF 1, you literally see eyeballs, like eyeball strings out of a freaking animatronic. I'm like, Scott, are you alright, buddy? You alright? And like then you got FNAF World, where I'm like, oh look, there's an adorable little man playing with a little paddle ball, and then you literally see the next day he's hanged by his own paddle ball. I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? Oh my god! I'm just like the FNAF 1, FNAF 3 rare screens, you get like these gruesome, gory looking spring trap with the corpse inside. That's really trying to get out. It's all fleshy and gruesome. It makes me tingle, and I don't like that. You know? I don't know why. I'm not saying it's gory, but like it's decently. It's just so like heck, kids get stuffed into animatronics, metal animatronics, where that metal animatronic suits. That's gruesome. Like that's gruesome. Not to mention you get stuffed in them. That's gruesome. That is definitely gruesome. Not to mention that you get spring locked, which are bones crushed. Like even Afton described being spring locked is like your blood, your lungs will fill up with your own blood. That I don't know. If that don't feel like that's rated R, I don't know what is. Someone got the frontal lobe bitten off and survived. That frontal lobe, that is your that's right here. That's your forehead. Imagine how gruesome that would have been on screen. All right, that is gruesome. And I feel like I'm not saying it won't be a good PG-13 horror movie. I'm just saying rated R would have been way much better. All right, I just feel like, you know, and I ain't saying it because I watched Banky's video. Like that's such a dumb excuse. And like then there's people say, but I wasn't intended to be gory anyways. Idiot. I didn't say I want FNAF to be gory. All right, I just want it to be decently gory. I'm not saying I want it to be the next It Chapter 2 with gore. I just want it to be decently, you know, have enough blood. All right, I don't want it to show off-screen deaths. And just looking at the trailer, I bet we're gonna get some of that. And I hate to say that. People keep saying FNAF is a kids game. Idiot. When you say it's a kids game, do you mean 5 to 7-year-olds or do you mean like 9 to 14? It's like, listen, there's like a whole debate saying which thing they should support more, the old community or the new community, because they said, because like it'll make more money if it was for kids, but like people have been saying, because like here's the thing, people who play FNAF 1, sure those were kids, but like they're old now. John from the channel FNAF, when he played FNAF, he said he played it when he was 14. You know how old is he now? He's freaking 23. Don't go, like, everyone's, like, in their young 20s now. Like, hey, MatPat, sure, he wasn't a kid when he played FNAF 1, but, like, he has a whole beard now. That's how old FNAF is. Like, FNAF's about to turn 10 years old next year. Can you believe it? 10 years. I'm old. I'm so old. I'm old. I'm old. But, like, you know? So I'm like, everyone who played FNAF 1 is all adults now. And you know what they expect? Some gruesome horror stuff. Not saying it has to be the next It Chapter 2, but, like, you get what I'm trying to say, right? Decently scary. And decently amount of gore. Or blood, you know? Kind of like kind of insidious, kind of. Not insidious, but, like, you get what I'm trying to say, right? Sure, the FNAF community isn't, like, you know, what kids? It has kids, but not like Paw Patrol kids, but, like, around, not Bluey or Paw Patrol kids, but, like, you know, decently young, alright? And then you got people saying that, oh, if FNAF movie was rated R, kids will go in the theater and be traumatized. Screw the kids. I don't care. They can go do their Miraculous or, Cocomelon. Alright? This ain't that. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. Not Daycare at Jason's. I know I just rambled on, but, like, once again, can you blame me? Like, FNAF has obviously... Alright? I just want this movie to be great. Alright? I just want it to be great. I want this movie to be good. Alright? I want it to have decent amount of gore. Not, like, overly gore, but, like, decently amount of blood. Have really great jump scares. Very good scares. Very good chase scenes. I want to see a Foxy and Mike chase scene. Alright? And I'm pretty sure we'll get one. I hope we get some character development. I hope we get some screen time. And I hope Freddy and his friends don't talk, because I think they're going. I think they have some actors, which I don't want actors now, because, like, the fact that they have expressions and go, huh? Like, I swear, if I see a Facebook mom go on Twitter and say the FNAF movie traumatized her son, call me William Afton, bro. So I'm just like, no, this ain't it. Alright? And then that brings us to our last thing. Alright? And once I'm done talking, I want to end the video, but, like, it's just this one thing. There's one thing in the FNAF movie that I'm most excited for, and I hope they don't screw it up. Because if they screw it up, I'm gonna be massively disappointed. Alright? And it's the thing that everyone's been saying, like what I've been saying. If they screw it up, we'll all be disappointed. And it's that, and the thing I'm talking about in particular is William Afton getting Springlock. Guys, if they screw this scene up, I'm leaving the theater. Like, if they just show, like, the shadow of him, getting Springlock, like, ah! Or you see the reactions of people's face, the characters' faces, and Mike's face, and you just see, you know, just that. Like, or if they just cut to black, I'm leaving the theater. Like, I'm pretty sure my family would be like, where are you going? Aren't you a FNAF fan? I thought you liked FNAF. I'll be like, oh, I do. This movie doesn't count. This movie doesn't count as FNAF. I'm leaving. This ain't my FNAF. This is security breach. I don't want to be here. Bye, goodbye. Like, I'ma head out. Like the SpongeBob meme. Like, no. This scene better be so gruesome that it's hard to watch. Like, Springlocks, we know how they work. Like, even Afton said that in the book, saying that, you'll know that you'll die, but, you know, you'll just be, like, you'll know that you're gonna die, but, like, you'll be dead for a long time. And your lungs will fill with your own blood. And that you'll try to scream, but you couldn't, because it'll pierce into your vocal cords. Freaking vocal cords. I bet you hear Shaggy scream so hard that he won't be able to. And, like, we've seen the 8-bit game that he falls into a pool of his own blood. Alright? Like, even in the books and the game, the blood shoots out. Like, it shoots out everywhere. It's like jumping into a pool. It shoots out everywhere. Like, that better, I hope they don't screw this up. Like, this is the most scene I'm most excited for. Because I'm like Springtrap's my favorite character. And I swear to God, if I hear someone in the dang comments saying that's Spring Bonnie, actually, idiot. They're the same thing. And I think that the guy who said Barrington thing, I forgot who it was. I don't remember his channel. I had to look it up or something. Said that it'll be more realistic if it just leaked out. I'm not even surprised with you. I'm not even mad at you. I'm not even surprised, because I'm like, this is the same dude who said we want this movie to be rated R because we watched Barrington. So I'm not even surprised at this point. So I'm just like, I'm not even surprised. I just hope they don't screw it up. but something in my gut tells me they're going to screw it up, and I don't want it to, and I don't want them to. But something tells me that they're going to screw it up. I don't know. Something in my gut tells me that they're going to and that's I'm saying something because in the trailer, I feel like Matthew Lillard is going to hold this, is going to carry this movie, and everyone's been saying that he's going to carry it. I know he is. It's Shaggy, Scream. He is the only character that's actually scaring me in the movie. Him and Springtrap. Him humming the... that's menacing. I'm gonna be honest with you, he sounded like Jack Black. But I can't unhear it now. But it was so menacing. Him singing, that's menacing. Alright? You know? And he's the only... Springtrap in the trailer is the only one that's actually scaring me. Everyone, all the other animatronics are not scaring me as much as Springtrap. Because, here's the thing with Springtrap in the trailer. He doesn't have any expressions. He looks like the most lifeless. When Springtrap came on screen, he gave me some tingles. Alright? And I didn't like that. He doesn't have any expressions. He looks so lifeless and menacing. I don't know if I said this earlier, did I? I don't think I did. But yeah, he looks very menacing. Alright? And I just really hope they don't screw it up. Just don't mess it up. Alright? But yeah, yeah. That's the end of this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, so you can be the first one to know when I upload a brand new video. And yeah. Bye!